Hello everyone, my name is Addie and I'll be taking you through about a 20-minute very relaxing practice today that you can do maybe at the end of a more vigorous practice or just at the end of your day to cool down, wind down a little bit. So I really want you to take this time to get back to your body, focus on that inhale and the exhale. Go ahead and get started. I hope you guys enjoy. So we'll go ahead and begin in an easy child's pose, having our knees wide to either side and our big toes to touch if that's comfortable. Reaching our hands out in front of us, stretching all the way through our arms to our fingertips, just allowing our forehead to come down to the mat. And taking this time to tune into our bodies and to our breath. Lengthening out the inhale and the exhale. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. And let it go. We'll pick up our chest a little bit to walk our hands slightly over to the left of our mat. Allowing our bodies to sink deeper and deeper into the stretch. And on a next inhale, we'll slowly lift our chest a little, walking through center all the way over to the right side. Just allowing our hips to feel heavy, allowing gravity to do the work. Go ahead and take one more deep breath in on this side. And let it go. We'll gently find our way back to center. And begin to activate the stretch, pressing through the palms, sending our hips a little bit closer towards our heels. Deep breath in. And press out, pressing through the fingertips. And we'll slowly begin to roll ourselves up to seated. Finding a position that's comfortable for you to sit in. If it's not comfortable for you to sit right on your heels like this, you can sit in a normal crisscross. We'll go ahead and take some circles in the shoulders here. So as we inhale, pulling our shoulders up towards our ears. And exhale down along our back. Inhale and up. And exhale along our back. Flowing here. We'll go ahead and bring our palms to touch in front of us, drawing our ears down in between our shoulders, taking a big stretch through our upper back. And as we release, reaching on over to one side and over to the other. Go ahead and take that little flow again. So we'll bring our palms to touch and exhale as you round out a little more. Go ahead and take that twist to either side. Gently finding a way right back at center. We'll go ahead and extend our left leg long, our right leg out to the side, however is comfortable for you. We'll take a deep breath in and reach both hands up and then a little bit forward, finding length through the spine. Then allowing ourselves to round down, taking this stretch to your edge. Now you can make this stretch as active or as passive as you choose. You can actively pull yourself closer by grabbing around the back of the calf or the foot, or just take it as a passive stretch and allow your body to sink down. A slight opening and release through the hamstrings, the whole back of that left leg. Breathing deeply. We'll go ahead and take a little halfway lift here just to release a little before we get right back into our stretch. One more big deep breath in. Let it go. And slowly begin to release out of the stretch, rolling ourselves up to seated tall. And we'll take that front leg and bring the foot so the base of the foot is right about the midline of your body. Set up so if you were to come straight forward, your forehead would land right about at your heel. So a big hip opener here. If it's a big stretch for you to sit up tall in this position, feel totally free to just stay there. If you like to come a little bit deeper and your body allows, feel free to round down a little. Maybe walking your hands out a little further or bringing your elbows down to the mat. And we'll allow ourselves to sit back up nice and tall while we switch legs. So allowing our left leg to come out to the side, however is comfortable. Reaching up with our hands out over our right leg. And go ahead and find the stretch on this side. Forward folds like this are awesome to do to get you ready to go to bed. They're very relaxing, so great to do at the end of the day or at the end of a practice to cool you down. Just focusing on the breath, allowing our mind to be calm. We take an inhale, we'll take a slight halfway lift here to find length through the spine. As we exhale, we'll find ourselves right back in the stretch. One more deep breath in. And out. We'll allow ourselves to come back up and take that hip opener on the right side. Maybe staying seated tall, or if your body allows, find that edge of the stretch. Taking your time here, there's no rush. If you ever want to spend more time on any of these stretches, feel free to pause the video and get a little bit deeper. One big breath in and out. Slowly rolling ourselves all the way back up to seated, and we'll just take an easy crisscross or a seated position that feels good to you. As we inhale, we'll send our chest forward, and as we exhale, we'll round back. Go ahead and take a couple of these at your own pace, opening and rounding. And go ahead and sit up nice and tall, bringing our attention to our breath here. We'll take a deep inhale for the count of 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let all the air go. We'll go ahead and roll our chin down towards our chest, and then go ahead and just take it out side to side, however feels good to you. Go ahead and roll our head on over to the left, taking our left hand up by our right ear, allowing our right hand to drop down towards the mat. Getting a big stretch to the right side of our neck here. And through center, taking that same stretch on the other side. Let's gently release that side, roll our head through center, move out any way you need to feel good and even on your neck. Let's go ahead and scoot our seat forward so we can lay down on our back, pulling our knees in gently to our chest. We'll go ahead and interlace our fingers below our right knee and allow our left leg to go long. Pulling the knees slightly over to the right, avoiding our rib cage here. Beginning to take some big circles in that knee, moving slowly at your own pace. Taking these circles as therapeutic movements, giving back to our body, seeing how loose we can be in the hip, just guiding with our hands. Let's go ahead and switch directions if you were just moving one way. And go ahead and find yourself right back at center. We'll give that knee a big pull in. And bending at the left knee, bringing the outside of the right foot to the top of the left thigh, taking a figure 4 stretch. So if you'd like to come a little deeper, you can interlace your fingers below your left thigh or your left knee. Getting a big stretch in the right hip. And I would recommend keeping a slight flex in that right foot so we're protecting our ankle here. As we exhale, we'll go ahead and drop the left foot down, tightly wrapping the right foot over the left thigh. So you can either allow it to hang there if you want to come a little deeper. You can get the right foot wrapped all the way around the left calf here. So we're picking up our hips and sending them on over to the left. A big twist here. As always, if it's more comfortable, take any twist variation that feels good to you. We're slowly going to begin to make our way back to center. So moving our hips right back to center, pulling both knees into our chest. Then go ahead and send that right leg long, and we'll move through those same stretches on our left side. So go ahead and begin taking those circles in the left hip, guiding our knee with our hands, just moving very slowly here. Taking this time to be in the moment, not rushing any of these movements. Let's go ahead and switch directions. We'll go ahead and find our way right back at center, pulling that knee in and slightly out to the left. We'll begin to take that figure 4 stretch on this side, keeping that slight flex through the left foot. And go ahead and interlace your hands behind your right thigh if that feels good. If you want to activate the stretch more, you can always pull your shoulders back and down a little closer to the mat. Take a big inhale. And exhale. We'll go ahead and drop the right foot on down to the mat. And we'll wrap the left leg tightly over the right. Your choice if you want to take the full eagle leg variation here. And twist on over, legs go to the right, gaze to the left. And slowly release and draw ourselves back towards center. Bringing our hips to the middle, pulling those knees into our chest. As we exhale, we'll pull them into the chest, slightly out to the side. And then release into the chest. And release the legs up towards the ceiling. Go ahead and just take some big rolls in the ankle here. And go ahead and switch directions. Reversing that flow of blood within our bodies. Getting all those therapeutic benefits here. And if you like, you can flex and extend at the ankle. And pulling our knees into our chest, eventually allowing them to go long. We'll take a final Shavasana here together. So I want you to tuck your shoulder blades slightly under your back to allow you to lay here with a nice open chest. your feet to fall out easy to either side. Just allowing our bodies to feel heavy down into our mats, feeling the support the earth provides below us. Just allowing to stay here for a few minutes, giving thanks to our bodies and all that they do for us, and thanking ourselves for practicing a little today and getting on our mats. Feel free to stay here as long as you like. I want to thank you guys for flowing with me today. Namaste.